Hello everyone, it's Sal Stretford Post and welcome to the live watch-along between Brentford and Manchester United in a Premier League game, guys, which, you know what, doesn't have much of a holding, but you know what, we're going to enjoy it anyway. Manchester United against Brentford in the 35th game of the season. We are closing in on the end of the Premier League campaign, which has been a relatively disappointing campaign, if we're being fair, in regards to Manchester United, but you know what? It's all about 3 points. It's all about moving up that table as far up that table as we can possibly get. And why not try and win the last few games of the season? That'd be absolutely fantastic, wouldn't it? If we can get the last few games of the season out the way and win them all, leading up hopefully to the final of the Europa League, guys. That'd be absolutely fantastic, wouldn't it? And you know what? Look, when we look at Brentford, we haven't had much of a good record at Brentford. So it's very important that Man United go out there today and take this game very seriously. Brentford will be looking to cause, a little bit of an upset. They have beaten us before, including a 4-0 win with Erik ten Hag. I'm looking at the team lineups today, and I'm looking at some players there that need to prove themselves, that need to show themselves in this team, that need to show that they are ready to step up. They need to show us now, these young players, Fredrickson, Amas, Chido, they need to show us that they are ready to step up to the full, and hopefully they will be ready to put the shirt on for Man United in future years to come, of course. Glad you're here with me. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. And please don't forget to smash a like on the video if you can possibly do that. Big up, Dylan. What's going on? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're good, Dylan. Good to see you, mate. Hope everything is good with you and everything is fine and dandy, of course. Thank you so much for joining me today, of course, my friend. Look, you know what? It's a bit more of a relaxed atmosphere today because the game ain't really one that we should be really concerned about. I do not want to lose. Of course, we don't want to lose. It is also about pride at the end of the day and looking at those people who have traveled down from Manchester to wherever they are in the world to watch this game. And, it is important that Manchester United do an account of themselves and do themselves proud and have a little pride for the shirt today. Even though some people may say that, it doesn't really matter if we win or not. It's not really important that we win. I beg to differ. I think every game for Man United is important, and not least this game, because that winning vibe, that winning little, that spiritual bubble that you can have when you win games, it's so important. And I feel like if we can win this game, we can go on and beat Bilbao, then we can go on and win the next game, leading us up nicely for the final. Leading us up nicely for the final would be absolutely fantastic, wouldn't it, at the end of the day, guys? And I hope that we can pick up the 3 points today. Now, the team lineups have been announced, guys, of course. Some shocks. I'm glad in regards to some of these shocks, guys. But when we look at the team lineups, let me just get this up for you. When we look at the team lineups, guys, this is the Manchester United lineup for today, of course, guys. Now, look, you know what? I'm glad I'm seeing some young players in there. I'm happy I'm seeing some young players. We've got Obi Martin up front, which I'm really excited about. We've also got Bayindir in goal, which he deserves. We've got Fredrickson and Luke Shaw and De Ligt as the centre-backs. Harry Amas as the left-sided, as the left wing-back is exciting, of course. Dorgu will play the inverted right wing-back. Mainu and Ugarte in the midfield. No rest for Ugarte, of course. Some may say he should have gave Ugarte a rest. But Mason Mount starts in this game along with Garnacho. And you know what? Surprise, surprise. No Bruno today. Bruno has been rested. Like we predicted, like we said, Bruno has been rested for this game. And to be honest with you, I think he needed a rest, if I'm being fair. I think he needed a rest, and I think Ruben Amorim agrees with us, of course, guys. When we look at the substitutions in regards to Manchester United, you got Heaton, Lindelof, Maguire, Yoro, Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Eriksen, Ahmad, and Højlund. A very, very experienced bench. Hopefully, we can see Ahmad come on at some point in the game. I would like to see Ahmad get some, match fitness, if you know what I mean. That would be great. But yeah, good. I mean, it is a strong lineup. It's a strong lineup. Ruben Amorim seldom does play a weakened side. He rarely plays a weakened side. This is what he does. This is the way he is. He rarely plays the weakened side. Luke Shaw is the captain today. He is the captain today. So that is interesting. Luke Shaw being the captain of Manchester United is incredibly interesting, of course, guys. So when we go down to Brentford's team, of course, managed by Thomas Frank. They got Flecken, Coyote, Vanderberg, Collins, Lewis Potter, Norgard, Yarmaliuk, Lamiuk, Damsgaard, and Mbeumo, Wisa, and Shea. Look, when we're looking at the team, we're obviously going to look at the main players, isn't it? We're going to look at Mbeumo and we're going to look at Wisa. Wisa and Mbeumo have been the shining light for Brentford this season. And also, you know what? Sade has been pretty, Norgard has been pretty good as well. So, you know, they've got a dangerous team, a team that's solid, a team that's been together for quite a long time. The manager as well has been there for a long time. On the bench, we got Vladimarson, Henrik, Pinnock, Jensen, Thiago, me, Aya, Konak, and Nunez. I mean, if guys, answers on the postcard, which ones do you recognize on that team? Which ones do you recognize on that team? Let me know, guys. Let me know. But yeah, those are the lineups, more or less, going forward, okay, guys, for this relatively feels like a friendly today, doesn't it? It does feel like a little bit of a friendly match today. If I'm being honest, it feels a little bit like a preseason game. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel. It just feels that way for me, if I'm being honest. And hopefully it's not like that. Hopefully it is a good game. Hopefully it is a good game and a game full of goals. How about that? Absolutely. Not like Man United against Lyon, of course, which was fantastic. Big up, Tyborg. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? Hi, Sal. Amram should really use as many youngsters for this one. I agree. And one thing I'm happy with is the fact that Bruno Fernandes has been rested finally. You know, but that is still a strong lineup. And, you know, Ugarte playing is a bit of a shocker. I would have put in a Kone, but they didn't travel with the squad. Kamerson, Bantato, Kone didn't travel with the squad, which I find really surprising. I thought that he would have at least had a few more youngsters in there, even if he had to bring them on in the second half, you know, but he hasn't. He's got a very experienced team there. I mean, in Amram we trust, of course. Big up, Pearl. What's going on, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Burger King Shaw wearing the armband. It's a disgrace, says SLD. Oh, you know, at the end of the day, look, I see De Ligt as a future captain. I've said that a lot. I've seen Ugarte as a future captain. I never could have envisioned that Luke Shaw would be the captain of Manchester United today. I mean, I've never have thought that. Definitely would never have thought that. But he is. And obviously, he's the longest serving player at Manchester United at the moment. Currently at the club. He's been there since the Louis van Gaal days, hasn't it? It's been a long, long time, hasn't it? You know what I mean? So there we go. Tybo, Luke Shaw must be sold in the summer. Instead, he is captain. I really don't understand anything anymore. I mean, I don't understand things in regards to some decisions that are being made in regards to Luke Shaw. I mean, I said in regards to a lot of times there, didn't I? But you know, what I would say is that I would like to sell Luke Shaw. I would like to move on from Luke Shaw in the summer. Absolutely. The problem is that who is going to buy Luke Shaw? Which team will go out and spend the money on Luke Shaw? That is the overriding problem that Manchester United have right now, is who will buy him, because he's injury prone. And these teams are not stupid. Even the teams in Saudi, they know that Luke Shaw doesn't play much football. So I'm pretty sure, excuse the pun, that they won't spend the money on Luke Shaw. But we hope that we can get rid of him. It just goes to show you how incompetently run we have been with Murtaugh and Woodward and stuff like that he's still there. And to wear the captain's armband, I don't think it's right. I'll be honest. I don't agree with the captain's armband for Luke Shaw. I think that was wrong. The reason I say that is not because I dislike Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw is a very good player when he's fit. It's the fact that he doesn't represent a Manchester United player who's been playing every single game, like some other players in that team. I thought it would have been really nice and really a good touch if we gave the likes of De Ligt a captaincy, someone like that, Ugarte, the captaincy. Do you know what I mean? I thought that would have been a good touch, if you ask me. Shah, what's going on, my friend? I'll be doing well afternoon. Luke Shaw and Mason Mount are starting together. I can't speak. There you go. Why is Luke Shaw captain? Give it to De Ligt captain before, and he's proven. I would have liked to see it given to De Ligt. I would have thought that would have been a really nice touch. If you ask me, I would have liked to see someone like that given the captaincy, definitely. If not De Ligt, I would have liked to see Kobe Mainu or Ugarte as the captain. That would have been nice. You know, that would have been nice. Unfortunately, you know, Ruben Amram has other ideas. I don't know what they see in this, but obviously they see Luke Shaw as the most experienced player in the squad, and they've given him the captain's armband. So, you know what? It shouldn't really matter. Manchester United should really have 11 captains on the pitch, in my opinion. And but it is the principle of these things, isn't it? It is the principle. Natty, what's going on, my friend? Are we doing well? Good afternoon, Sal. This lineup is good. Rested many players. He's rested some. I'm really happy to see Fredrickson, Amas, and Chido starting today. Really exciting to see those players play. Really am. I mean, this is a big chance for Chido Obi Martin. Chido's got to put that ball in the back of the net today. I'm telling you, he's got to try. I mean, at least he's got to pull in a display that you think, wow, this player is something. This player is good. At least he's got to do something like that, in my opinion, because he has played a few times and he hasn't really took the game by the scruff of the neck, if you know what I mean. And to be honest with you, hopefully he does it today, starting today for the first time. Of course, it's great news. When would you sub Delict off for 60 minutes and bring an Ahmed for? Yeah, I would about 60 minutes, Shah. I would keep these players on for about 60 minutes. Then the ones that we're going to play on Thursday, I would bring them off about that time and bring on some other players. This is why, like, it's very important that, you know, we bring in some young players, you know, because we could have brought in young players. I don't think they would have harmed the team at all. You know, I don't think they would have done that. I feel like, Ahmad and Delict will play. I think should play about half to 3/4 of the game each, in my opinion. Big up GB with George Best 007. What's going on, my friend? A crazy lineup, my friend. A crazy lineup. But you know, one thing I'm excited about is I'm excited about the likes of Fredrickson and Amas and Chido. You know, I'm always excited when I see the young players come into the squad, come into the first team and get their opportunity, because seldom, as Alex Ferguson once said, they, you know, if they're not given an opportunity, they will stagnate and they'll drift away and stuff. So I'm excited to see this. I'm happy to see this, to be honest. But it is a risky. It is risk. It is definitely. Imagine being a player that's played all season, then Luke Shaw shows up and gets it. There you go. There you go. Look, guys, at the end of the day, captaincy is just captaincy at the end of the day. I like it. Big up George Best. I like it too, my friend. We got to be careful with Ahmad. Hope he's injury-free next season. He's on the bench. He starts on the bench. Hopefully he comes on to get a few minutes, maybe 10, 15 minutes at the end will be good for him, so we can start on Thursday, get him a little bit ready, get that sharpness up. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it, at the end of the day? Definitely. Absolutely. Kenny, brilliant changes by environments. No complaints at all. Well done, Kenny. Thank you so much. Very positive, Kenny, today. Love it. Absolutely. I agree. I think we just have to get on with it. To be honest with you, I would have liked to see Camason and Mantato. I mean, maybe I'm asking for too much, to be honest with you. But I'm glad to see Amas and Fredrickson and Chido in that team. I'm glad to see that because, you know, I really hope that Chido grabs his opportunity today. I hope that he creates some chances for himself. You know, really do. Ahmed looked lively in the last game, absolutely. And one thing I noticed about Ahmed in the last game, George Best, I think he's beefed up a little bit because one of the main criticisms for Ahmed over the last few year or so is that he's been a little bit lightweight. I feel like when I saw him the other night, he looked like he's beefed up a little bit. He's been in the gym, he's looked up, he's been on the weights and stuff like that. Of course, big up Sal. It's all about Thursday now, mate. Big up Adam. Absolutely, I can't disagree with that, Adam. It is all about Thursday, and we're getting in the vibe. And I think this game, it's nice to take the pressure off a little bit. It is nice to take the pressure off a little bit. It's nice to have, this game just to look forward to the game on Thursday. Fingers crossed we don't get any silly injuries and things like that. You know, I'm touching wood right now. I'm touch wood. Basically, do not get any injuries today. We need them on Thursday. We need them for the rest of the season. So this is what we have to be careful of. Semenyo to United, long throw specialist. Yeah, I mean, didn't he do a throw-in against Arsenal? Asna yesterday. Didn't he do a throw-in? I mean, the meltdown from Arsenal yesterday has been absolutely incredible again. I mean, they spent the whole week talking about Man United, the way Man United shouldn't be in European competition. Man United are fluky, shouldn't have been a red card. I mean, the way that he's been speaking all week, like there's some sort of big, huge, massive team, you know what I mean? It's been crazy, to be honest. And, you know, one thing I've learned in football, you know, is just do your thing and keep your mouth shut. And Arsenal fans don't seem to learn that. They don't seem to quite grasp what that means. And you know, and they end up with egg on their face all the time, you know, which is, you know, it's their fault. I can't feel any sympathy for them. Absolutely not. Bilal, what's going on, my friend? I'll be doing well. Good to see you. Yo, Sal, what's up, brother? Big up another Premier League game. Don't really care about this one thing. I have noticed, Sal, a lot of the United fans don't watch Premier League games, but still cry if we lose and they don't really get it. The thing is, Bilal, is that a lot of those people, some of those people that you're talking about, a lot of them have already sacrificed themselves in regards to Ruben Amram out, you know, and, you know, they don't want to look stupid. So whenever they get a chance to egotistically scream and shout and manager out and Portuguese fraud and all that, what they were saying, whenever they get a chance to do that, they're going to do that. And you know, we know, you know, Bilal, I know, the most of the community know today that today is just about doing a good account of yourselves and going out there and trying the best. And at the end of the day, we all know that Thursday is the most important game. I mean, look at the lineup, you know, Amas, Fredrickson and Chido. I mean, obviously Ahmed, Ruben Amram wants to concentrate on the game on Thursday, and I don't disagree with him. Unfortunately, there is a section of the fan base that just want to be right. That's all they want. They just want to be right. They just want to have their opinion proven, you know, to make themselves, give themselves some kind of validation. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird one, to be honest with you. But, you know, we're going to try and win this game. We'll try and win the game on Thursday. And you know what? Hopefully we can go on a nice little run and leading up to the final in Bilbao. That'd be lovely. Big up Craig Parker. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my guy. I hope you're good. Good to see you again. Absolutely. Flip-flops. Absolutely. Big up Shah. Arteta has to get sacked next season if he doesn't win the league again or trophy next season. Now, what we have to look at is like this, right? In regards to Arteta, right? When you look at Manchester United are in line to win 3 trophies in 3 years, right? And including a European trophy, right? 90% of the time, that will be another team's golden era. And we're disappointed because we're not challenging for the league, we're not challenging for the Champions League, etc. Now, if Arteta goes out there and doesn't win a trophy this season and next season, I think he can be sacked. I mean, you've got to act like a big club at the end of the day. And I would even say, Ruben Amram, if it gets to the end of next season and Man United are 14th, you know, you're going to have to say that, you know what, he's had some of his players. I mean, 14th is too low and stuff like that. You have to say that, don't you? Sanjay, good afternoon, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Of course, good to see you. Good afternoon, everyone. Big up Triple N. You're going to Bilbao for the final, maybe, Sal? I don't know if I can get a ticket, Tyberg, since I haven't had a season ticket. I haven't been able to get tickets, but watch this space. You never know. Something could happen. If Man United get to the final, that'd be absolutely brilliant to do a stream out there. You know what I mean? It would be absolutely fantastic. But you know what? I've got the next best thing. If I don't go to the final, I went to the last final, which we actually disappointingly lost. But if I don't get to the final this time, we will be here broadcasting it live, and hopefully we can have something to celebrate, of course. Man United versus Bodo Glimt, final incoming. I would love that, Triple M. That would be absolutely brilliant, wouldn't it? Because it would give Man United a better chance of winning. I don't want to say that like cocky, but it would give Man United a better chance to win, of course. Where's Collier? I hope he's back. He's still injured, Shah, I believe. Yep. Big up, man like Jengas, actually. Man like Jengas Jr. What's going on? Jengas Khan Jr. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Really good to see you. Thank you for joining me, of course. What's the lineup, Sal? The lineup is, I'm going to give you it with my head. We got left wing back. We got Harry Amas. In the centre-back positions, we have... I've actually forgotten already. We got De Ligt. We've got Fredrickson. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken... let me pull it out for you. It will be a lot quicker, wouldn't it, at the end of the day? So the lineups are as follows, as I reported earlier. So this is the lineup. So we've got Shaw, Fredrickson, and De Ligt, Amas, Mainu, Ugarte, Dorgu, Mount, Garnacho, and Chido Obi Martin. In regards to Manchester United's bench, we got Heaton, Lindelof, Maguire, Yoro, Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Ericsson, Ahmed, and Højlund. Very, very experienced bench as well, guys, of course. So that is very, very interesting, you know, what he's gone with today. Exciting about that. I'm actually quite excited about that lineup, if I'm being totally honest, if I'm being real, guys. I am quite excited about that lineup, to be honest. Let me just get this up. Triple M. But Amram will win us the Premier League before Arsenal. Don't be surprised if that happens, Triple M. I'm not even lying. I'm not even joking around with you, mate. Don't be surprised if that happens, because if that happens, what a slap on that face would be, you know. And if I was an Arsenal player right now, if I was an Arsenal fan right now, I'd be very, very sick, you know. Very, very sick, to be honest. In regards to, I've just seen Gula's goal for Real Madrid. I'm watching the Real Madrid goal from Gula, the Turkish international Gula. Really, really good goal there. They are playing Celta Vigo, I believe, and a great goal from Mbappe as well. Watching that 2-0 Real Madrid at the moment. What's the lineup? So I just woke up now. Look, guys, ciao. The lineup is Bayende in goal, Luke Shaw as a left side, centre back alongside De Ligt and Fredrickson. We got Dorgu as a right wing back, and we've got Mainu and Ugarte in midfield, and we have Mason Mount and Garnacho as a number 10s, and we've got Chido Obi Martin up front. That's the team. There we go. Shah, if you go to the final, Sal, of course I would do. I would do a final. Of course, I'll be filming all day. That's what I would be doing. I'll be filming all day. I'll film every moment of it. Cody needs to go out on loan next season. I mean, I don't know what happened to him. I mean, did he get a serious injury? Because it's a bit innocuous, isn't it? That he got injured and we haven't seen him since, to be honest with you, which is crazy, because I didn't think it was that serious at first, but obviously it is quite serious. So he's been out for a long time now, definitely. Triple M knows what he's doing. Big up Ruben Amram's army. Not a bad lineup. Thought Dorgu may have been rested. I thought that as well, Cengiz, if I'm being fair. Even Ruben Amram said that Dorgu needs a rest. So I don't really get it, if I'm being honest. I don't really get it. But yeah, in Amram we trust. Charlotte Amram is actually going to win a trophy for Arteta. I mean, people will argue that Arteta won the FA Cup. I would argue that team was Unai Emery's team. That was not a Arteta team. And, when I'm just looking at the penalty episode from the Athletic Bilbao game the other night and the red card. Yeah, blatant. Yeah, I mean, I think that if I'm putting on my neutral hat on, I would say that sacking Arteta, considering where Arsenal were, is a little bit unfair. But we all know that football is a trophy-winning game, and you have to win trophies. Arteta won, who's won trophies? Even Emery's won trophies for Arsenal. They got to win trophies, absolutely. Yeah, Armas is starting as a left wing back. Chow, as I said, left wing back. Luke Shaw's the left-sided centre back. That's the team. I was impressed with Fredrickson last time he played. Hope he takes the claim. And this is a much more tougher game for him as well, because it is in Brentford, of course. So it is in London. So it is a much more hostile game for him to play in rather than just playing at Old Trafford. It's going to test him. And I like that about it. It's going to test him, of course, definitely. Shah, I'm quite concerned about Collier picking up a few injury prone. Absolutely. I mean, it is a little bit of a problem, and we need to analyze this in the summer and look at some of the players that have been injured quite a lot. Even you look at the likes of Licha Martinez, who keeps getting injured. You have to start looking at that. Mason Mount, Luke Shaw. I mean, I'm a little bit concerned about Luke Shaw is next season. Guess what's coming? In 1 year, guess what's coming? World Cup 2026. Now, is he trying to get himself fit for the World Cup? This is what I'm saying, because we got 1 season to the World Cup, 1 more year to the World Cup. Is he just trying to get himself fit for the World Cup? And that could be, disgraceful, of course. Maybe I'll give Dorgu 45 minutes, then maybe change it up. I agree, Cengiz, absolutely 100%. We need to give these players a rest, definitely. Football is a results business. Yeah. When you're managing some of the big guns, you're managing Man City, Chelsea, Man United, Arsenal, you've got to try and win trophies. And if you don't win trophies, you're not that guy, are you, at the end of the day? Now, what I think about Arteta, and I look at the game against PSG, and I give this game against PSG as an example. When Alex Ferguson used to be in semi-finals and finals of big competitions, the Champions Leagues and FA Cups and whatnot, he would never put extra pressure on the team. What I've noticed about Arteta, I mean, he done that little video before the PSG game, didn't he? About we need you all, bring your shin pads and stuff like that. I just felt like that was too much. They're making it into too much of a big occasion when you just need to go on the pitch and just win. You know what I mean? That's what you need to do. I just feel like he does too many of these things, light bulb and dog and things like that. And I just feel like he overcooks it, in my opinion. Luke Shaw will stay fit for a year for the World Cup after become injured all season again. Don't be surprised, Shah. I'm not counting any chickens right now, but don't be surprised if that happens, absolutely, because that is what Luke Shaw does. He's done it a couple of times already, hasn't he? He's done it in the European Championships. He's done it in the World Cup as well. You know what I mean? He is a disgrace. We've got a few minutes to kick off, guys. I'm going to set myself up for the game, definitely. Big up, Grayer. What's going on, you legend? Hope you're doing well, but hope you're doing well. Afternoon to all of you. Thanks for joining the watch along. Please hit the like button. Yeah, please don't forget to smash a like on the video, guys. Very important, please. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. You absolute diamonds, you. Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys. So we're almost ready for the game. I'm just setting myself up for the game right now. And yeah, hopefully it's an entertaining game. Hopefully we're not bored today. Hopefully we've had some very good Europa League games recently, haven't we? So hopefully we get a nice game today. Let me just sort this out. There we go. All right. We are ready for Manchester United against Brentford. We owe Brentford one. We owe Brentford one. We definitely owe Brentford one. Bear me a second, guys. I'm just going to get a glass of water. Yeah, today is all about the rest. We're gonna take it easy in today's game. Really and truly, I need like a sofa, don't I? I need a sofa just to be sitting there, relaxing, put my feet up. You know, I think that's what I need on this stream. Definitely, I think I need a nice thing, like a little something. Yeah, a big cushion here, and I just relax myself. You know what I mean? Because we got to prepare ourselves for the massive game coming up against Athletic Bilbao on Thursday, and most likely Tottenham on the final, isn't it? I'm already nervous when I think about that. I don't know about you guys, but I already feel nervous about that game. I already feel nervous about the final. We're not even in the final yet. I'm already thinking about the final. It's madness, isn't it? We shouldn't really be thinking about the final, if I'm being honest. It's a little bit of a madness, isn't it? Get a count of my chickens before they've hatched. Big up. Shaw's taking a piss if he thinks he can play for England again after the last. I mean, if the one thing is, Jengas, if he gets picked for England, you might as well forget about Thomas Tuchel being anyone of any competence, of course. 2-1, I would like that. Triple M, I would like that. It'd be nice. Relaxing on the sofa. There's no relaxing when watching United. I mean, look, you look at Brentford, Man United. If there is going to be a game where we can literally say, doesn't really matter, but you know what? It's this game, isn't it? It's this game. But I would like Man United to win the game, of course. But there's no rest, of course, when you're watching Man United. No rest, and definitely not. I'm sure when the game starts, we're going to be a little bit more tense, because we always want to win, don't we? We always want to win, definitely, and hopefully we will. Hopefully we will. Teams are about to come out of the pitch. Watch Brentford, guys. Watch Brentford. Brentford are going to be up for this game. Brentford are going to be running around, tackling like their lives depending on it and stuff like that. It's mad, isn't it? You can imagine. Big game for Mason Mount today. Mason Mount needs to show himself. Big game for Obi Martin, of course, as well. Really looking to see an Obi Martin today. Those who know Brentford, when I was younger, Brentford used to be in the 3rd division of English football. So it's basically League Two of English football. It used to be Brentford, and they didn't used to be much of a big team. They play all the way in West London, which is by Heathrow Airport. I've worked down there before. I used to work in a supermarket down near Brentford a couple of times. And yeah, nice part of the world. It's not that much. You do have a lot of airplanes, but it is a nice part of the world, of course. And there are other games on today as well, guys. I'm going to be keeping you bang up to date with some of those games, of course. So, none of it really affects Man United, to be honest. If we're being real, it doesn't really affect Man United's season. Absolutely not. Arsenal losing to Bournemouth yesterday was absolutely hilarious. I don't know about you guys, but I find that absolutely funny, really funny. Game has kicked off, guys. Here we go. Manchester United 0, Brentford 0. Can we end the game now? There we go. 0-0. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Sayonara. Goodbye. I mean that would be lovely, wouldn't it? Definitely. Because I know that Brentford are going to be up for this game, definitely. So they'll be running around like headless chickens. You know, that's what they do, isn't it? That's what these teams do. They play against Man United. That's their season. Play against Man United is their season, you know? They're only mugging their own selves. They're only mugging their fans off. That's all it is. Come on, United. Big up Darren, the legend. What's going on there, Darren, the legend? I hope you're doing well. I was meant to go cinema this weekend. I was going to go and see The Monkey. Just couldn't get around to it. To be honest with you. I did watch The Accountant 2. The Accountant 2 is very good. Very, very good. Big up Ben Affleck. So we got to watch out for that right side. Anana. Oh, Binder, should I say? Sorry, I said Anana automatically. It's Binder, isn't it? You know, we got to watch out for that right side. They're going to carry on kicking that ball all the way up. You know, they're going to try and put our defense under pressure. You know what we got to do. We got to be calm. Keep it calm, lads. Keep it calm. Keep it real. Keep it real. Here's Dorgu and the ball. Lose the ball. Definitely need to score first in this game. If we can try and score first in this game, keep it tight for the first 20 minutes. And then after that, we can definitely try and counter on them, which will be ideal, of course. They already come out the blocks very quickly, Brentford. Yeah, one of my first. I think I went to one game. It was Leyton Orient against Brentford, and it was like 1992. Because I used to live in Leyton, so I used to go to the odd Leyton Orient game, and I'm from Leytonstone, and it was about 1992, and Leyton Orient won 1-0. You know, see what things can change. You know, congratulations on Orient for reaching the League One playoffs. They won the relegation. Oh, that was almost a terrible own goal there from Luke Shaw. My goodness me, what the hell is going on there? Crying out loud, what the hell is going on there? That was almost an own goal. Very close from Luke Shaw from being an own goal. Can't blame Binder there, mate. What the hell are you doing, Luke? Bloody hell, Luke. My goodness me. That was a nightmare. Thank God we got away with that. Luke Shaw, Captain Luke Shaw, should we say. I would have thought that would have been Fredrickson or something like that, but that was actually Luke Shaw doing that. I mean, goodness me. Almost 1-0, missed chance from Cher. Yeah, that was a big chance for Brentford there again. He missed it completely. No, he's open there, got a score there. Poor defending. It was whipped round. Yeah, poor defending that. Yeah, he just didn't connect with it. Oh, not a good start, really, was it? Not a good start for Man United. A little bit shaky already. Got to keep it tight. Just keep it calm down the crowd a little bit. It's why it's always a good game for players like Harry Amas and Fredrickson to walk into these games, because they get that little bit of experience, don't they, of intensity in the Premier League. Because obviously Brentford will be taking this very seriously, this game. Got to settle down a little bit here. A nice little play that. Nice play there. That's it. Just keep it ticking over. Keep the time. Here we go. Man United slowing things down a little bit, trying to maybe a bit too slow. Maybe we need to make some runs, get some pressure on Brentford. Yeah, but we're looking a little bit lethargic. Trying to get into that game, trying to get into the game. Make that run, pass him out, get the overlapping run. Free kick, United. Would be nice if Man United scored first? It was nice the other night. It was very refreshing that Man United scored the other night. They were the first team to score. That was very refreshing. Come on, guys. Mason Mount did, of course, score in this game a year ago, wasn't it? With a 1-1 draw. We thought we were going to win the game, and Mason Mount came out with a goal. We thought we were going to win the game, and Brentford equalised late on, didn't they? If I'm not wrong, yeah, it was Mason Mount who scored in this game. But Eric Ten Hag, I think it was Eric Ten Hag's first away game, which he lost. We lost 4-0, which was terrible. I mean, we were very worried at that point, weren't we? And yeah, I mean, and yeah. Little bit of niceties exchanged between Brentford and the referee. Don't want to see that. Absolutely not. Don't want to see that. Come on, United. Still Brighton 0, Newcastle 0, West Ham 0, Tottenham 0, and of course Man United 0, Brentford 0 at the moment. Nothing too shaky at the moment. Go on, Cheeto. Go on, fight for it. Fight for it. Grayo, not watched the second of a game yet, my brother. Frederick Fire Stick is playing up. My God. Sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that. If you have VPN, you can use my account. If you get VPN, you can use my Todd. Yeah, Fire Sticks play up sometime, definitely. 10 minutes gone. Man United 0, Brentford 0, guys. Relatively even. A lot of huff and puff. Thomas Tuchel is in the ground. He's watching the game. I use Todd. The thing is Todd is an exclusively Middle Eastern app. It's a bit like Sky. I don't know if you can get it in England unless you have a VPN. And that's the only way you can get it. Or you can get a VPN and get BN Sports, which they show all the games. But yeah, if you can get the app, the VPN, maybe you can be able to log into mine. They show all the games, don't they? In the Middle East, they show all the games, every game, every country, every game, and every country. So, punched out corner. That was a good punch from Bayern there, by the way. Here comes Buemo. Didn't need to give a corner away there, Mason. Didn't need to give a corner away there. Got out of. Tyborg, yeah. His nose is out for 3 months. Honestly, it would just be so funny. I mean, it wouldn't even be funny, you know, if Luke Shaw finds himself fit for the rest of next season, so he plays for England in the World Cup. Thomas Tuchel needs to wake up. I don't know about Thomas Tuchel, how he thinks really as a manager. I don't know if he has his own mind in regards to selection policy and stuff. Hopefully he's aware of these kind of things that happen in England. You know, feigning injury and stuff. Not bad, United. Not bad. A lot of control, considering we've got a very young team out there today. Very, very controlled. We look very calm. What you can expect. Not. I mean, Luke Shaw's had a couple of dodgy moments, but fairly calm. Anana's in the crowd today. Anana taking a rest. I mean, Binder does deserve a game, doesn't he? AMS with a throw. Nice clearance. Sliced kick from the Brentford goalkeeper. No Steve today. Where's Steve gone today? Steve usually is... 1-0. Yes. 1-0. Mason Mount does it again against Brentford. 1-0 to Manchester United. Unbelievable. Great ball there. Great play for Man United there. What great play from Harry Amass all the way up. Great play. 1-0. Absolutely brilliant. Get in. What great play that was. Nice play for Man United. Absolutely. Well played. Great ball from Garnacho. Was that Garnacho? What another great assist from Garnacho. That needs to be mentioned. That needs to be mentioned with another great assist. Yes. Well played, lads. Well played. Get in there. Big up. Dally, what's going on? Daily CFC. What's you watching on? Daily CFC Focus. I watch it on a company called Todd, mate. I'm currently in the UAE. So basically the Sky Sports of this country and Middle East in general is Todd, T-O-D. So I watch it on there. All legal. All legal. I pay for it. Get in there. Big up, Grail. Big up, Darren. Now we got to keep it tight. Another corner for Brentford. Mount deserves it, to be honest, injury prone, but he seems like he's fighting whether he plays. I agree, Tyborg. I agree. I think some of the criticism has been overly exaggerated. Oh my God, we have the lead. There you go, Pearl. There you go. We've led against 2 games. 2 games in a row. We've led 2 games in a row. It's 2 games now. 2. we scored first. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Let me just change the banner real quickly. Man United 1, Brentford 0. Can I just change it because it looks nice? So Brentford don't equalize. Can you give me a chance, please, after the corner? Oh, there you go. The scorer was a Mount after 14 minutes. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Close. I mean, a little bit shaky there from Bayern there, if you ask me. What's a great goal. I mean, come on. We crossed it on the box there. My goodness me. Not many people are going to mention that great assist. That great assist for Garnacho there. Not many people mention it. We need to use Fire Stick and sites for this. CFC, where you watching it from, my friend? Are you a Chelsea fan? You're watching. Where are you watching it from? Where do you watch your football? In England, you get Sky Sports in it and TNT. Over here, it's really good in the Middle East because you have Todd. And Todd, you can watch every game in the world. No matter what it is, you can watch every game in the world. We're on a little bit of a run here, guys. This is getting a bit, whoa, you know what I mean? I'm not used to this. Man United are looking like a sharp team. You know, Garnacho assist, absolutely. He's been good. People have been ignoring his input, you know, recently in particular. He's been good for me. I think it's been. UK Sky only has Brighton at the moment. I mean, I'm from London, Daily. I know what it's like. I know how you feel. Born and raised in England. I know how you feel about the football. You can only watch what they choose to watch for you. Are they not showing the game against West Ham and Tottenham? Are they not showing the West Ham and Tottenham game? It's strange. You know what? The thing is about England and Sky and TNT and it used to be BT Sports and all that is that they choose the game you're supposed to watch. You pay for a service, right? But you pay for a service, but you have to watch what they choose for you to watch. It's really weird, isn't it? Whereas over here, where I am, like you get Todd, pay $20 a month, and you can get any game, Spain, England, Germany, France, you know, even Turkey, countries like that. You could watch it, Saudi Arabia, you know, Qatar, any game for $20 a month. Plus you get the movie package, everything. It's really incredible. They really rip you off in England, definitely. They really do. Looks like there's a little bit of problem here. One sec with Fredrickson. Referees, I'm not sure about this referee, to be honest. He's not the best. Surprised they're not showing that game, the Tottenham against West Ham. That's a massive game in England. Big derby. Tottenham and West Ham really don't like each other. Surprised they will be showing that game. That's crazy at the end of the day. It's a good plus point about being here. Great play for Ugarte again. Brilliant, innit? Brilliant, innit, Tyborg? We've been telling them about Ugarte. We've been telling them about Ugarte. Todd's only in the Middle East, Daily FC. You're gonna need VPN, my friend, if you want anything like that. It's only in the Middle East. TOD. You have to get the VPN, but they show everything. It's well worth it. It's well worth it. 20 minutes gone. Man United 1, Brentford 0. Nice play for Man United this game. Really playing well. You can try it daily, but I'm not too sure which one's a good one because I don't use it. I haven't used them in years. Do a little bit of research on them. So I'll do a little bit of research and see what one comes up the best, you know. I've never really used them, but that's the only way to get Middle Eastern TV and stuff like that. Definitely. Fine there, taking it easy here. Yeah, try it, mate. Try it. Try Emirates, UAE. Then try and get Todd. Be great if Man United get another goal, wouldn't it? If we get another goal, that would be great. That would be great. One more goal, 2-0. Imagine that would be lovely. Tyborg, I watched this game in Portuguese and I don't understand a flipping word, but the commentators is passionate. I mean, sometimes, you know what, Tyborg, you know what, you don't even need words, do you? You know, sometimes I watch the Arab commentary. They have English commentary on here, but sometimes I watch the Arab commentary because the passion that they show is unbelievable. I mean, I've never watched a game in Portuguese. I watched Spanish. I never watched Portuguese. They must want Man United to win. Definitely. So I think it's what it seems to be working now. I'm watching the game on Now Sports 2. Please, guys, can you smash the like and subscribe buttons to show you appreciate yourself for the watch on? Big up, Gray. You're absolute legend. Diamond geezer. I'm going to be getting that picture sent out to you next week, hopefully, Grayo. Definitely. I've got your address and everything all set up, and I'll get that picture sent out for you. I just need to sort that out. Be great if Man United can get another goal, definitely. It's really good to see Garnacho. Again, this is come on, Cheeto. Fight him off, Cheeto. Fight him, Cheeto. That's it, Cheeto. That's what you got to do. Definitely. So, nobody picture, but it will be taking pride in my place at home. Grayo, when it does arrive, take a nice picture of it for me. Take a nice picture of it on your mantelpiece. The candles. You got a little shrine around it with candles and stuff like that. Make a little masonry with the old picture of with me, like my crappy picture that I drew. I think it was years ago, months ago now. Seems like ages ago. Lots has happened this season. Definitely. Oh, cross coming. Oh, good clearance there from. I think it was Luke Shaw that or Harry Amas. Definitely. Big up, Paul. What's going on, my friend? Sorry for being late, Sal, but happy to see the lineup. It's been a decent performance, Paul, to be honest with you. You know, I'm really happy to see Harry Amas, Fredrickson, Chido Obi. They look good. Oh, nice play. No. Nice play, Fredrickson. Get him in there. Get in there. Clear the ball. Oh, great play from Fredrickson. Yes. That's what we like. Great play, lad. Great play. Well played. That's what you got to do. And work it with the crowd. Work it with the crowd. We've got a section of Man United fans there in the corner over there. So I'll get it framed and hang it up in my... Nice one. Nice one. Oh, come out. Cleared away from Man United. I mean, we got to be watching out for those crosses that they give. Wisa does put in those crosses, doesn't he? Sit, wake up. Oh, it's 1-1. It's a poor goal to concede. Yeah, we didn't wake up there. Fredrickson lost. I mean, wasn't reacted quick enough in there. And Brentford have equalised. It's 1-1. Poor goal to concede. I think Luke Shaw on that side again. Poor goal to concede that. Yeah, I think he won that. Yeah, he reacted too late to it. It came off Luke Shaw. It's a deflected. I think it's an own goal by Luke Shaw, to be honest. Is that an own goal by Luke Shaw? I don't know. Bit harsh, maybe, but... a little bit harsh. Keep pressing, Reds. Yeah, it is confirmed as a Luke Shaw own goal after 27 minutes. Luke Shaw own goal. It is confirmed. I mean, it had to be, didn't it? Shaw doesn't look fit at all. He looked very slow there, very lethargic. Yeah. Stupid goal concede. Yeah. You don't. The thing is, you don't see anyone else conceding those type of goals. I mean, such a basic goal to concede. You know, it's really, really basic. It was an own goal. To be frank, the ball wasn't even going on goal. Yeah, it's officially confirmed as an own goal. Yeah, so it is an own goal by Luke Shaw. It's a good start. It's a silly goal to concede. I mean, I don't mind if it was a good piece of play, but it was just all over the place. You know, it's the thing though, when you have these makeshift defense, you know, when you change the defense all the time, these things can happen. They're playing a lot, Brentford, on this right-hand side, so we've got to be careful there. All right, Rasta, what's going on, mate? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, an own goal, an unfortunate own goal, to be honest. But that's what you get. you know. Yeah, I mean, you look at the goal and I hit it at him, didn't he? It wasn't the best thing. It was like the cross coming. He tried to me. I mean, it is a difficult one, to be honest. All their crosses are coming from the right. I bet they know about Shaw. This is what they do all season, Tybo. They play that Embuemo Wisa thing on the right hand side, and we should be aware of this. We should have been done our work on this. Luke Shaw looks like he's finished. I think he should retire. What do you think of the sites, or try to get Todd? Yeah, there's loads, mate. There's loads. You can get BN Sports. Try BN Sports, BEIN. Try them. Try them. They might be able to get it for you. Dorgu clearance was the beginning. I don't know why Dorgu's there. It was Luke Shaw and Harry Amass, I think. Originally, it was Fredrickson who tried to get the ball. Then it ended up deflecting to him. A little bit of delay in the clearance. That's what happened. And then that led to the goal. I don't think Dorgu had anything to do with that, really. It wasn't very fair. It was a bit of a calamity all round, if we're being honest. But that's what you get when you change your defense all the time. When you have to change your defense, you don't get that camaraderie. You don't get that chemistry in defense, which is very important, you know. I don't know, my fella. I live in the UAE, so I don't deal with VPN and stuff, mate. So you're gonna have to ask someone else, my friend, because I don't really deal with it. If you got VPN, use Todd. Todd is good. Todd is not a VPN. Todd is an app over here. 2-1 to Brentford. What a poor goal to concede. Poor. Too easy. And guess who's injured? De Ligt looks like, this is the thing, you see, De Ligt looks like he's got injured. Looks serious on De Ligt. Hopefully it's not serious on De Ligt, but it looks like De Ligt is not moving well. Yeah. What can happen now is Shaw falling into pressure because his own goal misses the rest. Yeah. And then fit for England. So easy that. I'm really disappointed with that. 2-1 to Brentford. Unbelievable. We didn't lead for long, did we? 10 minutes of the second half. 35 minutes of the second half. First half, sorry. Sade after 33 minutes. Harry Maguire looks like he's coming on. The hero, Harry Maguire. This is what I mean. What's happening to De Ligt? This is not good. Looks like he's going to be out for the season. We might as well forget about De Ligt, guys, this season. Harry Maguire is on. Darren, we do. I mean, it's too easy, that goal. It just looked like so easy, you know. We were playing well, exactly, Tyborg, and then we just seem to capitulate. It's what we do, isn't it? Corner to Brentford. We got to be careful with these players because we don't want to get these players injured. Do you know what I mean? We don't want to get these players injured, to be honest. Well held from Bayern there from the corner. Get it quickly out there, Bayern there. Harry Dino will win the time added. I'll big up. The very rough team, this Brentford. Very, very rough. Big up, Michael. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Funny, isn't it? You know, these people, they disappear when we're beating Athletic Bilbao, then they return when we got this irrelevant game that we're playing right now. And Man United don't need to win. It's funny, isn't it? They make you laugh. Kenny, Sal, the ref was never even paused the play when the lit was being fouled. This happens all the time with us, isn't it, Kenny? No surprise there, referee. Should have stopped the game, but he didn't. If it was Arsenal, they would have stopped the game. You know what I mean? There you go. If it was Arsenal, it was they would have stopped the game. Michael, in the second half, we bring on Bruno Fernandes and take off Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's off, mate. Is he still there? Yeah, well, we'll have to wait and see if he changes the tactics. You have to take the tactics. I wanted to rest players for the game against Bilbao, of course, but it doesn't look like we're going to be resting any players today, fortunately. But with the injury, it's a good education for the likes of Fredrickson and Harry Amas. Looks quite serious on on De Ligt. A little bit worried about De Ligt. I mean, it did look a little bit precarious in regards to that injury, but you know what? It's typical, isn't it? United. I knew this will happen. This is what I'm saying. Like, some players just need a rest. But De Ligt needed some game time, didn't he? I was saying at the beginning, they needed game time. He needed some from fitness. And unfortunately, he's injured again. Do we need another defender in the summer, guys? This is what we were talking about Jonathan Tah about. You know, it's what we were talking about that. Do we need another defender? Go on, Cheeto. Be good to see Ahmad coming on in the second half. Was that offside? Mark your man, Luke. Mark your man. Good save from Binder. Great save. Good clearance from Amas. It's looking that way, Chow. It's looking that way, which is sad, isn't it? So, but we can't rely on injury-prone players, unfortunately. I think someone warned me before about the season about a Bayern fan came on and said that he's injury-prone, which is a big issue for him. Yeah, we can't have any more injury-prone players. Brentford 2, Manchester United 3. That's if Bruno comes on sale. Big up, Michael. I'd love that. I would love that a lot. Few minutes to half time. Brentford 2, Man United 1. Brentford got a corner here. In comes the corner. Cleared away. Yeah, just about cleared away there. Ball given away. And Ugarte makes the foul. Yellow card to Ugarte. I said it on here too, Sal. He had a minor injuries at Bayern. I think it was you, Tyberg. I think it was you originally. I think it was you who said it originally. Definitely. I knew it was you. It was you. Definitely. It had to be. And you were saying about Mazruri as well, if I'm not wrong, about the injury proneness. Unfortunately, it seems that Matthias de Ligt is injury prone, because that looks like another serious injury. That looks like a season ender for me, again. I mean, you look at the likes of Maguire and that, and you look at them and they never get injured like that, Sad. Great save from Binder there. My goodness, that was almost 3-1. I thought it was 3-1. My goodness, that was a great save. That was a great save. Yeah, it's a young team. This is a young team they're playing today. They've got Fredrickson, Amas, and Chido Obi Martin in the team. New players in the team preparing for the week, where Man United have a chance to reach another European final in Ruben Amram's first season with all the adversity. Unbelievable, isn't it? $18 is not bad, CFC. It's not bad at all. And some people tend to criticize Bruno. The guy is always available, never ignored. Exactly, Tybog. And then we got players only play for 5 minutes and get injured. It's ridiculous. I got you, mate. That's how much I pay to CFC. It's about how much I pay. Yeah, that's about how much I get it for. And you get everything. You get all the games. You get all the movies and stuff, and it's really good. That was a brilliant save from Binder, by the way. Wow, what a save that was. Fair play, Binder. Another great save. Yeah, and daily CFC they have every game every time in every country, more or less. Big up yourself. I'm glad you found something. Sky really got to sort it out, though. Sky, TNT, they've really got to sort it out with the football. They really do. 3 minutes of injury time. We've got 2 minutes left of the injury time. Great start for Man United. 1-0, now losing 2-1, of course. But, of course, Thursday is what it's all about, guys. Thursday is what it's all about. No one wants to get injured for that game. No one wants to get injured for the season. Got a final coming up, more or less. Close half time. Now we're not looking too bad for half time. 2-1. Yeah, Luke Shaw. I don't know what you guys think, but I think Luke Shaw needs to be gone in the summer. He definitely needs to be gone in the summer. Just not good enough. Oh, come on, Garnacho. You had a good chance there to connect. Great chance on Garnacho. Corner United. Are we going to have a chance to get it? Tyborg. We need one single goal at Old Trafford, and it is definitely over. We should have scored that fourth in the game, to be honest. I believe that, Tyborg. It's half time. Man United 1, don't have time to take the corner. Brentford 2, Man United 1. After a good start for Man United, being 1-0 up, Brentford have come back into the game. Defensively, Man United look a little bit shaky, if you ask me. I think they looked all right when they get into the second half of the field. But when they play as on the defensive side, they look a little bit shaky for me, to be honest with you. It's not over. It's still 2-1 only. Man United hopefully can get back into the game. A game that, in reality, we just didn't want injuries, did we? And we've already got an injury, haven't we, with De Ligt. And it does look pretty serious with De Ligt, that injury. I'm just going to get a drink, and I'll be back, guys. Well, I've seen a few positives in this game. I've seen a few things. On the attacking front, we look a lot more less greedy when we're crossing. We look like we're more inclined to cross the ball now. Garnacho's trying to get that ball into the box, which is good. Why Nana's been dropped for the game? Brentford's out. Rested, Michael. He's been rested. Rested for the game because we've got a massive game, Michael, on Thursday. Huge game on Thursday. So a lot of the players will be rested, Mike. We have a squad, don't we? We have to try and use it, Unfortunately, we haven't had much luck. Hopefully United can get back into the game. Great. To be honest, this is just a match for our younger players to get some game time, and for the first players who have been injured to do some to get injured to do the same. De Ligt is a massive worry, though. Yeah, it looks like It looks like, to be honest, Graham, mate, it looks like his season is over. Looking at that injury, it looks like he's not going to be back this season. Thank God we've got the likes of Harry Maguire, who can come in, Mazraoui and Yoro, who can come in. I think that's good enough as a defensive line. You know, I'm a little bit worried about, if I'm being honest, De Ligt. I'm a little bit worried about him, if I'm being honest with you guys. Absolutely. Big up Danny B. What's going on, my friend? Big up Fredrickson. Big up Danny B. Hope you're well. Yeah, I mean, it does look like a season ender for De Ligt. And now we're going to have to start questioning if we need another defender. Do we need to go out there and get another defender? I mean, we're going to be losing Lindelof. We're going to lose Evans. So we're going to have to really and truly buy another defender. Aiden Heaven, of course, will be back. But, you know, De Ligt is just, you know, we can't be carrying these players anymore, can we, at the end of the day? Definitely. When we look at the scores for today, guys, it is currently, at the moment, West Ham 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Jared Bowen for West Ham, Wilson Odobert for Tottenham. It is Brighton 0, Newcastle. Well, no, what's the score now? Brighton 1, Newcastle 0. Yakuba Minta with the goal after 28 minutes. They are winning there. So that is Newcastle. Newcastle, of course, got a chance to qualify for the Champions League, of course, and Man United losing 2-1, having taken a lead against Brentford today. Capitulation. Ugarte was solid again. He was brilliant, Danny B. He will get underrated because we're losing, but he was brilliant. Yeah. Video of Arsenal giving Man United the Guard of Honor has come on BN Sports randomly. I won't say no. Although, yeah. That was a great moment, wasn't it, when Man United walked out and we got a Guard of Honor from Arsenal at the Emirates. Wasn't that a great time? That was lovely. I love that. You know what? This light makes my hair look grayer. It's not actually grey. It's actually the light. Look how shiny my hair is. It's not greasy. It's shiny. It's I need to get it puffed up. Carl, let's get the second half underway, guys. We'll get the second half underway, and hopefully Man United can come back into the game. At least come out of this game with a draw. That wouldn't be bad. So what hasn't been a great afternoon so far. It started off really well. Unfortunately, the injury to De Ligt has put a damper on the mood, and obviously conceding 2 very soft goals, in my opinion. Very straightforward goals from set pieces. And But that's what happens when you have a makeshift defense. When you have a makeshift defense, you're always liable to concede those type of goals because you haven't got that camaraderie, they haven't got that chemistry together as a partnership. Like I've always said, it's always important that you keep your strikers consistent and your defense consistent. Consistency in general is the key, isn't it? You know. The funniest thing, when you're doing these streams, right? And, you see people who pretend to be Man United fans, right? And you know what? During the Lyon game, during the Bilbao game, they were present when we were losing 4-2 to Lyon. But when we went and won 5-4, they disappeared. And then you didn't see them in the Bilbao game. And you didn't see them all the way through this game until they equalised and Brentford took the lead against a very weak Man United side. And then they start hyping up. It does make me laugh. It really does. It makes these people pretending to be Man United fans. Pretending. And it makes you laugh. Sad, actually, to be honest. Just looking at the goals from West Ham and Tottenham, it is 1-1 there. Big up, Darren. The fan base crashed out again low. Did they expect that? I just see people, I just see a trend of people who, disappear when we're winning. And then suddenly when we're losing, just because they don't like Ruben Amorim or they're some fake Man United fans, they come back. They're creeping out the woodwork now. I didn't see him against Bilbao. I didn't see him in the second part of the Lyon comeback. I didn't see him, and then they come back and in games like this, you know what I mean, to try and fill up their ego and their narrative, and I see that and I'm like, why are you coming back for? Right? You're not a Man United fan if you're, you haven't been here all week. What happened to you in Bilbao game? Where was you in the Bilbao game when we're slapping up Bilbao 3-0 and it should have been more? You know what I mean? Fourth best team in Spain. Where were you? You know what I mean? It just makes me laugh. And then we're more or less going to be in the final of the Europa League, and if he goes and win the Europa League, that if he wins that, they'll probably disappear in that one as well. Stupidness, isn't it? It annoys me because me, myself, I just want Man United to win. I don't care if I'm wrong, I'm right, whatever. As long as Man United win, that is all I care about. That is it. Because I'm a Man United fan. But it just seems like there's a certain people in our fan base who are not interested in Man United winning. They're interested in being right. That's what, and unfortunately, it's just, what I mean. It is what it is. And let me tell you something, guys. Ruben Amorim is not going anywhere. So keep crying, keep sobbing. He's not going anywhere, right? He's staying at Man United for the foreseeable future. And if he wins the Europa League, thus qualifying for the Champions League, you're in for a long ride, guys. So you might as well support the football team that you supposedly love. You know what I mean? And carry on with it. But you know what? The funniest thing is that it's very predictable, and the parts of the fan base are so predictable. They do this all the time. We predicted before the game, if we lose this game, they're going to be jumping up again. Hammer him out. Oh, he's a fraud. And da-da-da. But they've been quiet all week. But, they start coming out of their woodwork, their little worms. And that's the thing, All week, a lot of these guys have been quiet, haven't said a word, haven't muttered anything. Look, it started off when we beat Lyon 5-4, right? They went quiet. I saw briefly a few of them against the draw at home against Wolves, and then we obviously beat Bilbao 3-0. I doubt it'd be a 26 years, Darren. I don't think he will. One thing is that I think he will, to be honest, if he's not pushed out the door by, if he doesn't get his transfers in, But if he wins the Europa League, I could see him being there for 3 years easily. Definitely. 132, 15 likes. Come on, guys, get the likes up, you legends. Thank you so much, Grayo. Guys, smash it up. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, need to get those likes up today. Likes a little bit on the minimum side. I don't know if people were. He'd be lucky to if he's not back properly. Absolutely, Danny B. You said it there, 100%, mate. Superb. Absolutely, because that's exactly it. I mean, there's parts of the fan base. Lenny Yoro has come on the pitch, by the way. It does look like who's come off. It might have been Luke Shaw. And Ahmad is coming on. Guys, great news. Ahmad is coming on. Good to see Ahmad coming on. So I want to see who's come off. Another winger, wing back is needed more than I thought, Sal. Absolutely, mate. Definitely, mate. So where is Ahmad going to play? It's good news, Greg. We got a little bit of solidarity there, you know. Yeah, the Yara is on the pitch. It's good news. Let's hope so, Danny B. Fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed, because that is the biggest worry I have. And I'm sure that these players have that same worry as well with the injuries. It's a lot better now. It's looking a lot more solid. Solida. So let me have a look who's come off. I think it might be Harry Amas. I want to play them. Me neither, Danny B. That's risky. That is a big risk. We need him on Thursday. We definitely need him on Thursday. We can't have any more injuries. Considering we've got Delict injury, we cannot get Lenny Yoro injured. Also, Yelena Yoro has a yellow card against on his name in the Europa League, and if he gets another yellow card, he's going to get a suspension, and that will be for the final, and we don't want that either. So, second half has started. Man United 1, Brentford 2. Amas lack of physicality showed not that he has done today, not saying he has done bad. It takes experience, doesn't it, Danny B? It takes experience. I mean, he needs to be nurtured into the team. I would say about Fredrickson that he lost his man in that first goal. But that again, they're going to make mistakes, young players, you know, and more concerned about Delit than the results are. Me too, Darren. I'm very concerned. I think that's a season ender, Darren. I think that's a season ender. Unfortunately, we can't catch a break with injuries, can we? We can't catch a break. So Patrick Dorgu has come off. Just to clarify, Patrick Dorgu has come off. Diallo's come on. So I'm assuming Diallo is going to play as a right wing back. Lenny Yoro has come on for Luke Shaw. I don't disagree with those changes. Yeah, he'll grow into his aerial game, Frederick, but everything else looks solid. He's a solid player, mate. Man United's future's a very good future we have. Need to bulk up. They definitely need to in the Premier League. You need to get obviously strong because you get bullied in the Premier League. So you got to be strong. I agree, Danny B. I agree. That's why I agree with it. He does need a rest. I'm glad he played half a game, but The Delict one is, I mean, he needed match fitness, didn't he? But it's just not worked out. It's what happens, isn't it, in football, you know? See if Man United can get something from this game. Hopefully we can get something from this game, guys. Well played there. Go on, Ahmed. Foul on Ahmed. Goal kick for Bayern there. Oh, Mason Mount with a strike, nearly. He needed a bit more power on there. If he got power on that shot, it would have been tougher to save for the keeper. But harsh free kick. Was a weak shot, wasn't it, Darren? He needed to get some power behind that. I mean, come on. I mean, imagine you were kicking a ball since you were a child, you know, and that is the most power you can get into that football. I would have blasted that in the top corner. Boom. Straight into the top corner. I'm liking a little partnership between Lenny Yoro and Harry Maguire, though. I think they're starting to work well together. I'm glad to see that Mazraoui's got a rest. Another one that is needed a rest. Same old, isn't it, Darren? Same old. Same old. We're always dealing with the referee. Always. Mainu hasn't really been influential in the game. Him as an 8 won't work, to be honest. I don't know why. That's what he is. I mean, that's how he played under Ten Hag. Needs more of the ball. I think he's done all right. I don't think he's done too bad. I think he's been much more prominent in this half. Just needs to keep the ball ticking along, keep asking for the ball, keep wanting the ball, you know. A bit like Paul Scholes used to do. Always used to want the ball in that number 8 position. Always used to want that ball. Go on, Ahmad. Good one. That's a penalty, surely. Ah, come on. Good play from Ahmad there. He nipped him there, though, didn't he? Well, that was a penalty. He did trip him up, though, didn't he? He didn't win the ball. Keep pressing them. Keep pressing them in that area. Keep the press on. Nice from Harry Amas, that. Great play from Harry. Look up, Harry. Look up. Oh, tough ball, that. Oh, and he's given a free kick to Brentford again. Every time Brentford are going to get touched, they're going to fall down. This dark arts that these teams keep playing. Oh, my goodness. Fall down, touch, fall down, touch, fall down. I mean, when was the last time Man United played 2 teams with red and white and black in a matter of 1 week? That's a good conundrum. That's a quiz question, isn't it? When's the last time Man United played 2 teams in red and white and black in a matter of days? 2 different teams in red, white, and black. Come on. Just get an equalizer, lads. Just diving all over the place at the moment. Oh, no. Eriksen's coming on. Oh, God. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Eriksen's coming on. Mr. Retirement. I don't care. He used to play for Brentford, mind you. Adam, me neither, my bro. Me neither. Not as much as the game on Thursday, of course not. So it is Mason Mount coming off. Eriksen coming on. Like for like. That was close. The thing with Brentford, their game is so predictable, but we all seem to fall for it. It's just, come on. Their game is rubbish, man. And we shouldn't be falling for it. Oh, what a ball. Just cleared away. Can't wait for this series to be end, mate. Me too, Adam. I'm feeling the same as you, mate. We've got 3 games after this. Absolutely. Tyborg, players like Shaw and Ericsson shouldn't be at United for a long time, and we play them like they have a future. It's true, bruv. It's true, Tyborg. I wouldn't play any players that are about to leave. That's just something I wouldn't do, because a lot of those players would be like not wanting to risk injury because they want to move on to another club, isn't it? So I would definitely not. But hopefully he can do something today. Go on. Surely. Oh, come on, Cheeto. That was yours. That was yours, Cheeto, son. That was yours. Nearly a goal. He nearly got a tap in. That was yours, mate. Ball given away. What players do you think will go for United this summer, Sal, mate? Lots, mate. I mean, what I say, Adam, it depends on if Man United are in the Champions League or not, my friend. If Man United are in the Champions League or not, that is what it all boils down to. And then we'll see what kind of caliber player we're going to get. I know what positions we need, but it depends what players we're going to get in that position. Come on, head up. We got half an hour to go, guys. Man United are losing 2-1 to Brentford. Not as lively this second half, but Man United have been a little bit more solid. What players do you think United should sell to? I mean, I think we should sell Anthony, Rashford, Ericsson, Lindelof, and Evans are leaving on free transfers. I would sell Mason Mount. I myself would sell Nana. I get another goalkeeper in. Go on. Oh. Come on, United. Better this second half. Better. That's what we want. Better. Free kick. Sancho needs to be sold as well, of course. Can we get an equalizer? That would be good. Go on, Garnacho. Cut in. Brentford trying to dive there. Keep on your man. Don't let him skim you. Good tackle. Spread out in the game. Make sure you get the game spread out. Nice to get something. Nice to get an equalizer. It would be nice to get an equalizer. Oh, nice cross that was. Go on, get in the box. Get in the box, Cheeto. Get in. Get in. I would love to have Edison, Adam. He can do both things. Oh, what is that from Ericsson, man? What was that? Come on, man. Poor from Ericsson. Yeah, there's loads of space there as well, and he ends up shooting. Phew. Substitution for Brentford. Go on, Ahmad. Attack the man. Oh, man. Nice from Ahmad. Corner United. Poor corner again. Do we ever take good corners? We need to practice our corners in the summer. That's what I'll be doing. I'll tell them to practice corner after corner, free kick after free kick. That's all we need to do. Too slow now. Ericsson's really slowed down the pace. He looks really good, Adam. Yeah, he's a good player. Edison is. I would love to have him at Man United. Definitely. Look up, look up. Go on, look up. There you go. Ahmad, cut in. Ah, come on. It's a chance again. It's just that final ball. Good evening, Rich. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Come on, can we equalise? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, unlucky. Harry Amas, unlucky. Couldn't keep it down. Big up, guys. I think this match is just about being given. I agree. I agree. I don't think it's been that bad. I think we've been the better team in the second half. Just that final bit, the final ball. Hope Delict isn't it? It looked really serious, didn't it, Rich? Doesn't look good, does it? This time of the season, May. It's got to be at least. I mean, the way he walked off the pitch, it was the twist he did, isn't it? When he tackled. I mean, so unfortunate. I mean, we get these injuries so many times. Can we get the equalizer? Be nice to get a draw anyway. Maybe get something more. If we can get an equalizer in this next 5-10 minutes, I actually think Man United can win this game. I don't think Brentford have been incredible. Go on, Garnacho. Take him on. That's it. Look up. That's it. It's that final ball. It's just that final ball. Just can't quite get the final ball going. Big up. Just can't get that final ball going, man. We can. I actually think that Brentford are actually here for the taking if we're looking at the game. In fairness, that's a throw into United, surely. Bit of a collision there between the goalkeeper and Maguire. Can we get clear it? There we go. And that's 3-1. Game over, guys. 3-1 to Brentford. Sade again. Smooth operator. Poor defending. One attack and we just crumble like that. So easy. Honestly. So poor defensively we are sometimes, honest to God. $11 men. Has that how many people gangbanged your wife? That was yes, the defense was shocking there. I don't want any non-Man United fans in this stream, guys. Anyone who want to come on here trying to wind us up when at the end of the day, where were you? You know what I mean, this last week, at the end of the day, with your dead ball knowledge. You know what I mean? No one wants to see you on this stream if you're not a Man United fan, because you're not a Man United fan. Was it Farm 1994? What, do you live in a farm? It's called Farm, F-A-R-M, Farm, unless your name's if that's your name, that's a weird name. I mean, 11 men. I know you like talking about 11 men all the time, you absolute tosser. I don't think he cares. His life's irrelevant, Grayo. He's got a relevant life. Yeah. Yeah. Better looking than your child. Absolutely. Goodbye, you ugly muppet. You know what? Do you know what, Fun? Do you know what? Listen to me, right? You're watching me. Remember that. You're watching me. So you go and disappear. My community's going to deal with you. Nowhere to seen against Leon and Bilbao. Absolutely. A bit like his dad. Nowhere to be seen. You can't test me, mate, because I'm from the street. You're just a little prat. I mean, oh dear. Big up, Graham. Thank you, brother. Don't know why they come on here trying to cause. I mean, they claim that they're Man United fans. 4-1. Game over. Man United destroyed. End the stream. End the stream, Tyborg. End the stream. Poor. End the stream. That is awful. Too easy. That looked off. No. That's off. That's offside. That looked offside. No? Where's Steve? He's not in the house these days. I'm not worried about really worried about the injury. I agree, Gray, bruv. I agree, mate. I agree. Looks offside. The second ball. Look at the second ball. The second ball. He's offside there. And look at the second ball. They need to look at the second ball. It's offside. Ah, he's not. No, he looks on. But the angle's wrong. The complete angle is wrong. He's given a goal. Useless. Soft goals to concede. Yeah, Fredrickson, it's a tough game for him today. Lindelof with the saviour here. Exactly, Tyborg. This will give Bilbao a little bit of confidence, won't it? He's not going to fail, Jay. He's in the final already, mate. This match doesn't mean anything, mate. This doesn't mean anything. Bilbao will feel much more relaxed to the second leg seeing this performance. I don't think we're going to have any problems in the Europa League. We're undefeated in Europe. Bring Jose Mourinho back. Disgrace. Oh, Jose Mourinho is gone, man. He's dead, mate. So by the look of we are without Leach, De Ligt, Heaven, and Evans, yeah, at the moment. Yeah, big miss. Leach is a big miss. Leach is definitely a big miss. Definitely, he's a big miss. You can't judge Ruben Amorim this season. You can't. The one thing you can do is judge him on the trophy. If he wins the Europa League, then everyone can shut up. You know, at the end of the day, because it's a massive trophy still. These people appear like when we lose an irrelevant game. This game is like a friendly. It doesn't really matter about anything. We don't really care about this game. Thursday is what matters. Winning that Europa League is what matters. That's what matters the most. Today we've had Fredrickson, Amas, Chido, young kids playing. You know what I mean, in this team. Come on. Tyborg, I'm not worried because of it. It's not important at all. Ferguson, Bilbao, and probably Tottenham. Absolutely. This is what it's all about, Tyborg. Perspective is key. Absolutely. Mourinho's an old man now. Mourinho's not going to do nothing for Man United. Steady the ship. He almost collapsed the ship, you know, when he was here. No one was turning up at Old Trafford because the football was so boring. At the end of the day, the problem at Man United isn't about the managers. I would say that. It is about the above. And it resonates all the way through the club. But people don't have the intelligence to think that. They just think what they see in front of their eyes. They don't look at why these things happen or how these things happen and stuff like that. Tyborg, Jose about Jesus, that's like accent. We might as well get accent back, mate. Absolutely. Absolutely, Tyborg. I don't think these guys know who Axon is. They probably don't. Definitely not. I want to see these people. If Ruben Amorim goes and wins the Europa League, I'm very, very excited to see the same people come in and saying, "Wow." Sal, I would have put out 8 kids with 3 goalkeepers. Oh no! What a goal! Garnacho. What a bloody goal that is. Oi, that is a goal. Get in there. What a goal that is. Wow. That's more like it. I mean, come on. That's more like it. Do you know what I mean? Wow, what a goal, Garnacho. What a goal. That's what we want. What a goal that was. That was a very, very good goal. I have to admit that. It was a very, very good goal. So, 82 minutes. Jay, you need to be careful when you're talking about Sir Alex Ferguson, mate. Alex Ferguson took charge of a team that were drinking beer under Ron Atkinson, mate. So I wouldn't go there, mate. Absolutely. You're on the wrong channel if you think that you can talk that smack. My goodness me. He also destroys the ship. What you want to go back to Mourinho, mate? Grow up, man. You want to get rid of. You want to fall for the player trick again. You want to fall for the player trick again. Whilst Ruben Amorim's coming here with a distinctive style of play, a different style of play. None of these are his players. Yeah, none of these are his players. Right? He's lost 3-4 players since he took charge. Right, and you're going to blame him, and he's basically reached us a Europa League final and going to qualify for Champions League football. But you're going to sack him and get a Jose Mourinho. God blimey, Lord above me, holy dead ball knowledge. God blimey, fuck it hell. These guys don't deserve success. If you're going to be negative towards Amran, then go off to another channel. Yeah, go off to another channel. You know those channels where they eat biryani and burgers? Maybe go on them. You know what I mean? And don't go on a treadmill every day and don't know about fitness. Maybe go into those channels. Absolutely. 5 minutes to go anyway, 4-2. Can Man United stage a remarkable comeback? Let's have a look. That would be funny. Thank you, Grayo. He has to be, mate. I thought you meant a player there. I was thinking, who's been red carded? I was like, who's been red carded? yeah. Thank you, mate. Some people are just an irritants. Definitely, Tyborg. Some people are just an irritants, mate. They just want to irritate, you know. They don't want to come on with any logic, with any proper football discussion. They just want to talk their smack, and that's all they want to do, you know, at the end of the day, and annoy people in this good community, you know, at the end of the day. They escaped from somewhere. That's what Alcatraz. they definitely escaped from somewhere. Me neither, Tyborg. I mean, these people have got too much time on their hands, mate. Far too much time on their hands. They got way too much time on their hands, man. Come on. Oh. I'm actually got to do better than that with that cross, mate. You got to be better on that cross. Two minutes to go, guys. United for life, Darren. Love it. We don't die. We will never die. We'll keep fighting. People can hate. Thanks again, brother, for the watch along, and thanks for all of you who joined the stream. What are your plans tonight? It's our bank holiday in the UK. It's having it tonight. No bank holiday here, bro. So gonna have a shower, relax, take it easy, and just look forward to Thursday. That's it. Ultimately, that's what always going to matter. People are going to, you know what I mean, hype up after this game, ain't they? That's what they're going to do. Absolutely. Big up, Grayo. And Grayo, thanks for blocking all those Muppets. I don't know why. Maybe I should just have people who subscribe to the channel to contribute on it. You got to look at the team, GK. You got to look at Fredrickson. You got to look at Amas. It's a very young team, GK, to get it right. If you understand football, you understand that chemistry is the most important thing in defense. You have to play your defenders over and over again to get some sort of camaraderie between the defenders. When you're playing different defenders every single game, you're not going to get that camaraderie and you're not going to get that balance. Go on. Oh, unlucky, Cheeto. Corner. Exactly, GK. Consistency creates balance and creates experience. And Stam and Johnson and Pallister and Bruce is so important, you know. Hello, Helge. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you, Helge. Hello, everyone. I've been in the watch along, but haven't written anything because I'm with my girl and my baby girl. Big up yourself, all of you. The most important thing is Thursday. Can you say a big up, Marielle and Elena? Big up, Marielle and Elena Marielle and Elena. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Big up yourself and big up Helge. Absolute legends. Thank you so much for coming in anyway. Harinho, big up. Let them, Chow. You know, this doesn't matter, Chow. We're interested in winning Europa League. This is our bread and butter at the moment. Absolutely. So games like this give players like Chido, Amas, etc. to gain experience. Absolutely. There you go. And they're going to make mistakes. It's life. Young people make mistakes. And that is what it is at the end of the day. Ferguson 11 was so fixed and permanent. He picked matchment. Absolutely. You could pick you could pick the team every single decade of Alex Ferguson, every single era of Alex Ferguson. You can literally pick the team. 5 minutes left of injury time, guys. Make the run. Help him out. People are not making enough runs. They're not making those tight pockets of space. Almost another cross from Harry Maguire. Tyborg, I do see people having a go at Amran after this, even if our average was about 4 years. Absolutely, Tyborg. Let them. Just let them. Amram's going nowhere, so they can just cry about it. Amram has question for Cunha, seems to me. Yeah. We need a lot more than that, though, GK, don't we? We need a lot more. Definitely. Grayo, thank you for your kind, generous super chat, my friend. Thank you very much, you legend. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate you. So generous, such a generous man. 3. We got one more goal to go, guys. Come on. One more. 4-3, 4-3, 4-3. Let's go. We got 3 minutes. Let's go, guys. 3 minutes. Well played, Ahmad. Well played. Bang on. Come on. That's what we needed. Yes. Have we got time, guys? Come on. 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. Free kick to Brentford. You know what? Eriksen's done nothing since he's come on. He's so crap, honest to God, Eriksen. He's done nothing since he's come on. Come on, Helge. Everybody in the chat, make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much, Helge, you legend. Thank you. Big up you and your family. He's done nothing since he's come on. Absolutely nothing. He's meant to be an attacking player. And here we go. This fat Mbuemo looking at wasting time. Yeah, there you go. This is your match of the season. This is what you do, Brentford. This is why you don't qualify for Europe, because you just play these games. That's it. Look how much time wasting they're doing on the corner. This is what I don't like about football sometimes, you know. It's wasted about 30 seconds doing that. Yes, Charles, we need a new goalkeeper, 100%. Go on, get that ball up the pitch. Nah, come on, no free kick. No free kick, come on. No, he's wasted all 30, 40 seconds of our time. Game's going to be over. Game over. Manchester United lose by 4-3. Spirited fight back, but not quite what we wanted. Conceded too many goals. But ultimately, it is about Thursday. And now this game will be put to bed and we concentrate on Thursday, guys. Thursday is what matters. Of course, that is what all that matters, guys, is Thursday. Tottenham are drawing 1-1, have drawn 1-1 with West Ham. And it looks like Brighton and Newcastle have also 1-1 at the moment. There you go. Man United, in regards to the table right now, are still where we were before. We're 15th place. We're 15th place in the league. Yeah, but it's not good enough, is it? 15th place, 39 points. We're safe, but only just. And we, you know what? There you go. Well, we did okay, Sal. We did okay in the end. We just disappointed because I felt we could have won that game. I thought we were the better team throughout, honestly. We just got caught in an account. Big up, Tyborg. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Grayo, you legend. Thank you, Helge. Cheers, mate. Enjoy the rest of the Sunday. Appreciate you, man. You see you again on Thursday. Let's get to the final. For absolutely, come on. That's what it's all about, my friend. Absolutely. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. Glory, glory, Man United, regardless. It's all about Thursday, isn't it? That is what it's all about. But guys, please don't forget to smash a like on the video, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you guys could be as kind to do that for us. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Ultimately, not the result we wanted, but you know what? It's not the worst result. It's better than 4-1, as Tyborg said. It is better than 4-1. 4-3, it's a tight game, but you know what? Ciao. I don't think changing the manager will solve the whole thing. Either you're dumb or lack ball knowledge. Absolutely, Chow. I love that, my friend. You're spot on, mate. And keep that energy because you know it's not going to be pretty. Over this next few weeks, it's not going to be pretty with some of these people who are going to be hating on Ruben Amorim. It's just crazy at the end of the day. They don't know nothing at the end of the day, guys. It's all about the Europa League. That's what it's all about. I'm off to have a shower, have a rest, whatever. But you guys have a great evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn, guys. Have a good one. I'm Sal Warner. This is the Watch Along. Glory, glory, Man United. We move on to Thursday. Take it easy, guys. Peace.